For over 3,000 years, the sands of Egypt have hidden secrets darker than any legend. But what if I told you that some mummies were never meant to rest, and that disturbing their tombs could awaken something beyond history? Tonight, we uncover a story lost to time, one that blurs the line between archaeology and the supernatural. Are you ready to enter the forbidden tomb? The desert sun was setting, painting the sky in hues of crimson and gold as Dr. Amelia Carter and her team descended into the heart of Egypt's lost past. Deep in the Valley of the Kings, where pharaohs had slumbered for thousands of years, an excavation unlike any other was taking place. For weeks, they had followed cryptic maps and fragmented hieroglyphs, leading them to an untouched burial chamber, one that had never been looted, never been seen by modern eyes. The entrance was hidden beneath layers of sand, sealed by ancient stone blocks. The markings on the walls depicted a forgotten name, one lost to history. With great effort, the team pried open the tomb's doorway. A cold gust of air rushed past them, carrying the scent of age-old dust and something else, something that felt alive, as if time itself had been disturbed. As Amelia stepped inside, her flashlight revealed stunning murals, vivid paintings of the afterlife, celestial boats carrying the pharaoh's soul through the underworld, guarded by Anubis himself. But her gaze stopped at the center of the chamber. There it was, a massive black sarcophagus, covered in gold, its lid engraved with a single warning. He who disturbs this slumber shall walk among the cursed. Thousands of years ago, in the sacred halls of the Temple of Anubis, a solemn ritual was taking place. The body of Pharaoh Neferhotep III lay on a polished stone slab, surrounded by chanting priests dressed in white linen. The air was thick with the fragrance of myrrh and frankincense, the sacred scents of the gods. The head priest, his face hidden behind a golden jackal mask, raised his hands in reverence. Neferhotep, ruler of the two lands, may you pass through the Duat unharmed. He gestured to the embalmers, who carefully anointed the pharaoh's body with sacred oils, preserving his form for eternity. One by one, they removed his organs, placing them in canopic jars, each protected by the 4 sons of Horus. The most delicate part of the process was the removal of the brain. A thin bronze hook was inserted through the nasal cavity, carefully extracting the soft tissue. The priests believed the heart, not the brain, was the seat of intelligence, so the heart remained untouched, a necessary offering for judgment in the afterlife. Finally, the body was wrapped in linen, layer upon layer, each inscribed with protective spells. Gold amulets were placed within the wrappings, an ankh for life, a scarab for rebirth. As the final blessing was spoken, the priests sealed the tomb, believing that Neferhotep III would awaken in the field of reeds, where the gods awaited him. Back in the present, Amelia's hands trembled as she brushed away the dust covering the sarcophagus lid. It was time. With the help of her team, she carefully pried it open. The lid groaned, ancient air escaping with a soft hiss. Inside, the mummy lay perfectly preserved, its linen wrappings still intact. A golden death mask covered its face, its hollow eyes seemed to stare directly at them. It was breathtaking, yet unsettling. Suddenly, a chill ran through the chamber. The flames of their torches flickered violently. One of the archaeologists, Daniel, gasped and clutched his throat, his face turning pale. I can't breathe," he whispered. Panic spread through the group. Another researcher, Layla, stumbled backward, her flashlight flickering. "The air, it's changing," she said, her voice shaking. Then Amelia noticed something even more disturbing, the hieroglyphs on the walls. They had changed. Words that weren't visible before now glowed faintly under the torchlight. As Daniel recovered, Amelia noticed something tucked beneath the mummy's folded arms, a golden scroll. Carefully, she unrolled it, revealing perfectly preserved hieroglyphs. "This isn't just a burial record," she murmured. "It's a warning." The scroll described an ancient ritual, one that had never been completed. The pharaoh had been betrayed, his soul unable to pass into the afterlife. Instead, he was trapped between worlds, waiting for someone to set him free. But there was more. The last line made Amelia's blood run cold. "To awaken the king, is to invite him into your world." Deeper within the tomb, Amelia found something unexpected, another chamber. The walls were decorated with intricate carvings of battles, betrayals, and a pharaoh standing alone, his arms raised toward the heavens. At the center of the room was an altar. Upon it, a small obsidian box rested, locked with a seal bearing the eye of Ra. Whatever was inside had been deliberately hidden, protected from the world. Layla hesitated. "Should we open it?" Amelia swallowed hard. Everything about this tomb told them to turn back. And yet, history had to be uncovered. With steady hands, she broke the seal. The moment the seal was broken, the ground trembled beneath them. Sand began to pour from the ceiling, the tomb groaning as if it were alive. "We need to get out," Layla yelled. As they reached the entrance, Amelia turned back for one last look. In the darkness, just beyond the collapsing stone slabs, she swore she saw it, the golden-masked mummy standing upright, its hollow gaze following her. That night, Amelia locked up the lab. As she passed by the research center, she glanced at the security monitor, and froze. There, on the screen, was a faint golden shimmer. A shadow moved behind the glass case where the golden scroll was kept. Maybe, some secrets should remain buried. If you enjoyed this journey into the secrets of ancient Egyptian mummies, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more historical mysteries. Who knows what other forgotten stories are waiting to be uncovered? See you in the next adventure.